Hello there, survivors. My name is Jay Steele, and today we're doing a little dance on top of the base here. But yeah, no. Really, today we have some upgrades to show you guys. This stuff is metal. I'm pretty sure I showed the refining forge, but now it is full of metal because I have found out um, something that I didn't quite expect, and that is how really amazing this mining drill is. I made one just because I wanted to see if it was all right, and it's stupidly amazing. So let's go ahead and hop over to this tree here that's got some metal, and I will show you guys just how crazy powerful this thing is and why you should have one. So let's start off. We have a pure solid metal node right here and right here. So let's harvest this one, and let's see how much metal we get. And this is with an ascendant pick, by the way. All right, I got 144 metal from that. Let's throw out the Ankleo. Actually, let me harvest up this one right here, and then I'll harvest that one with the Ankleo. Okay, so let's not count that one. The first one had 144 metal. Okay, I gotta throw this on the Ankleo so it can actually move. So 144 metal for a solid node with an ascendant pick. All right, not too bad. Let's look at a solid metal node here. 201 metal. Awesome. That's pretty decent. That's definitely better. Now let's take the mining drill and let's rev it up. Let's see. This is a solid node right here. It sure is. And let's see how much we get out of this one. 233. So this mining drill is not significantly, but it is definitely better than this Ankleo, and it's definitely better than this Ascendant pickaxe, which has 214% weapon damage. That just blows my mind. How much better this mining drill is at actually gathering mostly metal. A lot of other resources I've noticed it hasn't been quite as good with, but look at that, 230. And the fact that it reduces the weight of the metal while you're carrying it, that's just icing on the cake, man. Because now I can take and I can have my drill out, and I can get on my Bloodstalker, and my drill's still out. If you look, let me go into camo. If you look, I'm still holding it, so I'm still able to move around with the reduced weight, which is awesome. I haven't tested all the creatures I can do this on yet, but let me cryopod up my Ankleo here, and I'll meet you guys back at base because, well, that's really all I got to show with the mining drill. And we've got a lot of other things that I want to do today besides just some amazing stuff with the mining drill. So, gonna get back to base here. I'm actually gonna fill the forge up, and then I'm gonna turn that on. We're gonna get talking about what we're gonna do today, and I think it should be pretty alright. It's gonna be a little bit more of a chill episode. We're not gonna go out and fight nothing or anything big like that. I don't know if I showed you guys. I got 4 Bloodstalkers now. This one here is a lower level one. I think it was a 95. I use it for training purposes. So that will be quite interesting. I got to make sure I get my gasoline back out. But yeah, so hopefully we're going to get breeding those guys soon. But I'm going to go ahead and fill the forge up here, and then, ooh, excuse me. And then we can go ahead and get on with what we're actually going to do today. So yeah, after just a couple quick minutes, probably 15 realistically, with this tool and being on the Bloodstalker, I got this much raw metal. I haven't counted it up yet. It's a couple thousand, so this is very viable, because before is what I did most of the time is I would take the Ankleo and I would go spawn at the north bog, which I'm having trouble doing right now. But anyway, there was some metal nodes right up there. I'd take the Ankleo, I'd hit those, I'd run it all the way back to base. And then I'd have maybe a couple hundred. It wasn't a whole lot. With a Bloodstalker, being able to move quickly and having this mining drill, it's amazing. I can get so much metal so quickly. And yeah, it's just amazing how quick this is. This mining drill is like, it feels like it's really overpowered, but I don't know, I love it. So I'm going to put it back on the smithy here because it's not too terribly bad to repair. The black pearls are kind of a pain in the butt, but they're not terrible. I can get them. So, but I think that's all I really got to show off. It's it's a really good combination with the Bloodstalker and that mining drill, and I highly recommend it. All right, so now with the forge smelting, all that fresh metal that we just mined up going, let's get on to what we're really going to do today. And I'm going to need a little bit of that metal, and I'm going to need quite a bit of crystal because I want to build our greenhouse out today right here. I'm not entirely sure on the design yet. I was just trying to play around with it a little bit. So I want to make something kind of fancy with the sloped triangle roofs and stuff like that. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet, so I will probably spare you guys my thinking process going through here because it's going to take me a while to figure out what I'm going to do. I think this right here I want to knock down a wall, and I want to make this like a little junk storage spot. Stick a couple of vaults in there or something like that because I think I might actually fill these cabinets up pretty quickly. Apart from that, I want to get some furniture in my bedroom today. We definitely, Helena, you're kind of in the way there. I definitely want to get this kind of furnished up a little bit, so we'll work on that a little bit. I haven't decided yet, I might be making parts of the base metal. I mean, the stone is nice, but I want something a little stronger, although we don't really have anything for natural threats here. I mean, there's no other tribes or anything coming to get us. We don't really need it to be metal, but I don't know. I just feel more secure with stuff being metal. And then because I have a couple of Bloodstalkers here, and they appear to be working with my spyglass now, so I can see stats. This guy here is really good for weight, so I'm going to have to rename him. And apart from that, the other two high-level ones I have are pretty much just average. For me, anything above about 35 points is pretty good for breeding. So when it's got 40, it's really good for breeding to me. So none of those guys are really there. I mean, my first one there, maybe for food. Yeah, I'll probably breed that one for food. But I don't have one for health, and I don't have one for melee yet. I mean, the ones with 30 points into them are okay, but I want better ones for breeding. So, speaking of breeding, we're going to run over to the nursery here because this is also probably going to be part of what I work on today for this video. I want to start to get this built up a little bit. I still haven't decided if I'm going to put the air conditioning units in the floor yet or not. I really don't know what I want to do with them yet, so I'll make the decision as I'm going. But I can definitely get this built in stone, get some nice fancy accent stuff going on here. Maybe a refrigerator or two. I'll have to go get some more electronics, I think, if I want to build a refrigerator. And we're going to need a bunch of crystal, too. Which there's usually quite a bit of crystal I can find here in the bog. It's just scattered all around, in a sense. Silica pearls I gather on the ocean, and I don't think I've showed you guys yet, so I might pop that in a clip of that if I need to go get some more. But there's giant clamshells in the ocean that you can swim down to and gather. Actually, maybe we'll take a Bloodstalker over, because these guys can swim on the water. I haven't done that yet. That might be pretty fun. But anyway, I'm going to get to work here on some of these things, and I will jump in here in a little bit to give you guys an update as to where we're at. So, I will see you guys hang on. I will see you all in a minute. Oh, dizzy now. All right, guys, and a lot of bit work later, I am all done. Well, with what I wanted to accomplish today. So, I've been looking at this for a while. I don't know if you guys are going to notice the new stuff and different stuff real quick. I don't think I did anything here yet. Just some electrical work. But let's check out the nursery first. And I was checking out the air conditioning units, and I can indeed hatch a Bloodstalker if I set them off to the side there where the Sarco's tail is. So we might be taming some more of them and trying to breed some good ones to have. But here's what I got so far. I'm going to need to get some lights in here. I have electricity run in 2 spots, and I have it run under the floor here in the middle, actually. And then the outlet is somewhere underneath the air conditioning units here. So I have 4 right now. Those seem like they can incubate a fair bit of eggs. I have these 2 refrigerators, and I want to put a cryo fridge here. Then I have these 2 feeding troughs for feeding the baby dinos, which I should be all good pretty much with that. So yeah, I think the nursery came out pretty well. I'm relatively happy with it, and I am done with it for the night, so I'm going to be closing it up. I'll probably cryopod this guy up before bed. I don't really need another female. We got to go tame some higher level ones, because so far I think we just have one that's got really good weight and really good food. I don't have any that stand out with health or melee or stamina, although I haven't ever had an issue with stamina. Um, I guess let's jump over to the greenhouse here real quick, and then we'll get to that. This is my design I ended up coming up with. I'm pretty happy with it. I got 4 medium, not large, medium crop plots, so I'll be able to grow every single type of the advanced crops that I need, and then I fit 5 normal small crop plots. So, and they don't have 100% or 300%. They're at 275. So, if I had a bigger area, they would probably be better, but it is what it is. But I got this attached to the house, so we'll come in. The cooking pot will be right here, a couple of refrigerators. I think I'll have a preserving bin in this corner, and then I'll probably have like a little work table, just for show, mostly, right there. And that will kind of start to finish up downstairs. I'm going to be removing that bed eventually and just putting some small storage boxes in for garden stuff, I guess. I didn't get to do any work upstairs in my bedroom there, so that'll have to wait to be furnished for another night. But moving on to the last thing I built here is I built a really nice house. I'm very happy with this. There was a fair bit of work to get everything to sit right, but I'm pretty happy with it now that it's done. So I got a nice central pillar holding up the second level porch. Have a first level porch. A decent amount of living space right here. And then some stairs that walk up. Sorry for the lag. For some reason, everything seems to be jumping around. We have a nice little area up here that you could have something in, and window, and second level porch. You can't see super far out with the, I don't want to call it a hood, but it's like a hood kind of for a house. But anyway, the awning or roof or whatever you want to call it. You can't see super far out, but I kind of like the feel it leaves for the porch right here. I think that's nice. And then I left a way to jump up onto the roof. I'll leave this open. There's nothing in here, so that won't hurt to leave anything open. I had a slant right here, and I thought, oh hey, I can't just have a ceiling here, because then the water would just kind of pile up there from all the rain. So I thought a catwalk would be perfect for that. So that is what I did. And then I climbed up top here, and I installed this portable rope ladder that you can get unlocked from Aberration. It's a lot of fiber, a fair bit of thatch, and a little bit of fungal wood. And that lets us climb all the way up here now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do up here yet. I was thinking of making like maybe a meeting room or something cool, and some big glass structure up here since it's got such a good view of the bog. I thought that might be a good spot for something like that. Uh-oh, we're getting targeted by a swarm. Let them come. I have my sword. A sword for the swarm. Oh, those things are so annoying. I'm actually really fed up with the swarm. They're super annoying. They're constantly attacking. We brought a Volanosaur. One of our other tribe mates had one when he come over, and we have him set to aggressive and on turret mode, but he won't attack the swarm. He'll only go after the swarm after they start attacking us. So I don't know what's wrong with its targeting of it, but it's really annoying. And if I'm going to be honest with you, if turrets won't shoot them, like if turrets are set to wild and can't shoot them, we might not be living here in the bog. It's that annoying. But the next best place is probably the Arctic, and I don't really like the cold scene. And I don't know about building on the ocean with the platform. I just have this subtle fear that something's going to fall through the platform and creature's going to end up drowning while we're logged off. But Maybe that's just irrational. Anyway, I think that's about all I got for today's video. Not a whole lot, just adding on to the base here. I need to get some gates placed up around as a wall to keep our creatures from falling off. And then I need to get a main gate placed over here and maybe even a little gate house. Um, that is another thing on my to-do list. I don't know if I'll make a video out of those, but um, I think we're going to probably tame some more Bloodstalkers and start breeding a little bit. Now that we have the nursery up and going, we can finally start doing a little bit of breeding, which is going to be awesome. So I think, yeah. And I need to work on that house over there too, the little production one. But they're little things. They're little things I can do later. So yeah, I like it. It's coming along pretty well. I like the look of it. I don't like all the little bit of extra lag I'm starting to notice when I turn my screen around. So we'll see if that continues. Maybe it's a swarm or something. Who knows? But anyway, that's all we got for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to catch you all in the next one because I really don't know what we're going to be doing. Hopefully something exciting. Yeah, I hope to see you all there. So thanks for tuning in, and hope you tune in to the next one.